I just realized there was no sound. That's serious. I'm sorry. I've been talking this whole time. You guys have didn't even hear me. All right, I'm watching I'm watching XBio. I've been talking to myself. All right. Okay, so anyway, so it tested the EMA 9. It tested this fib line at 23.6% retracement. All right. I'm trying to grab an entry here. If it comes down to 414 again, it might bounce. It might not. So I got no position. I'm just watching. I'm just trying to show you guys, my thought process when I try to go for a day trade here. All right. Okay, cool. So you guys can hear me now. Yeah. Fubo, don't worry about Fubo. Fubo just dips with the IWM. All right. IWM is weak today. Tesla earnings, Amazon earnings next week. So you got some of the large caps doing pretty well this morning so far, like Amazon. Tesla's down. So like I said, I expect Tesla to hit 600 or even below. They might even sell the news on Monday, to be honest. So if you're looking for a put position, it'd probably be a good time. All right, so that candle closed, support held. Let's see what this candle does. I mean, ideally, you want to. This one of the ways that people buy is they buy on the breakout, which is 475, and they scalp it wherever it goes. Another way is, of course, you can use fib and just watch to see if this thing holds a line. Yep, 438. Looks pretty good. I mean, volume is still coming in. 120 million in volume. Average volume on this thing is 430,000 on an average day. All right, let's check the 1 minute. Okay. So the 1 minute chart is interesting. All right. And let's check the back in the 5 minute. I always trade off the 5 minute chart. Let's see if this trade will go our way. No position yet. I think it wants to bust through. I don't know. Hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, if you're in swings right now, I actually added more support.com SPRT. I added more HGen earlier on the dip. High conviction swings, so I'll take the dip. It's fine. If some of your swings are breaking your support, you can trim positions, get extra cash over the weekend. But if you're down right now in your port, just be encouraged, man. There's going to be another day on Monday. Don't get too down on yourself. If you're in small caps like me, so we're about to get hit only because of sector rotation. Like I said earlier, when I was muted, Tesla earnings next week, Amazon earnings next week, and let's see if we can get XBio to curl a little bit here. 475. So assuming that I got into this position, and I still haven't, I would probably put a stop at EMA 9. All right, EMA 9 is, I'm sorry, EMA 15 is 28. Whoa, EMA 15 is 381. Sorry, so 381 would be a stop. Okay, so if I got in at this point, risking about 50 cents or so, and I'm looking for 5 or 5 plus, so there's an opportunity here. Let's see. I'm just sitting on it right now, just showing you guys how I scalp. All right. Caught the dip early on support. Yeah, $5 dip. And support is back over 555 right now. My average is 540. So it was a great dip. So that's what I mean. I mean, some of these dips are just, market panic. IWM down, Russell down, small caps down, everybody's panicking, selling. And I mean, it went to 608 this morning. So, all right, you're probably wondering if I'm going to pull the trigger on this thing or not. And I'm waiting for a good entry here. think XBOW goes back under 4. I think I don't know. I think it'll fly past 5 before going under 4. There you go. All right. So let's see if it can break out at this 475. It wants to. Ooh, look at that. Dumped it. Yeah, can't break that resistance. Held support at EMA 9 once again, 409. No, yeah. Yeah, looks like it's going to break support here. We'll see. Nope. Okay. Look how that candle just closed on the 409 mark. Let's see if people would jump in for a trade here. All right, EMA 9 is barely hanging on. It's barely hanging on to support right here. I'm using Webull desktop. If you guys don't use Webull, you can still download the desktop. Much better than TradingView when it comes to minute charting. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta sit in your hands. Go PRFX just went green, you guys. Breaking out on the 5-minute PRFX. If you guys want to check that out. No trade yet. Still no trades. Yeah. See if it holds that support. I don't know. Let's see. Pretty boring, huh? Any questions you guys might have? Oh, by the way, doing a promo for next 2 days on our Patreon membership website. If you hit the link on my website, on my profile, you sign up next couple of days, I'll throw in September for you. All right. They don't prorate, so don't message me saying that they don't prorate, because they don't. If they don't prorate, then that's why I'm throwing September in. So basically you get this month refunded back to you, right? So that's why I'm doing it. All right, so this is looking pretty weak for XBio here. I may not trade this. I do have my finger on the trigger though, just in case it breaks out. Let's check the 1 minute. Looks like some consolidating right here on the support level. See that? Right at the 414. You know, if these candlesticks keep closing here, doing a nice consolidation. Right. Yeah, I was just talking about Tesla. They have earnings on Monday, and so we'll see where it goes. If there is a pump during the morning, you can probably expect a sell-off in the after hours, unless they announce something crazy, you know, as far as deliveries and earnings. I mean, last earnings, they missed I believe they missed the EPS, and they sold it off. So the market sold it off. Yeah. All right. So I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger on XBio yet because, yeah, whoever said it goes under 4, you're correct. It looks like it's going to go under 4, or at least test the EMA 15, which is at 384. I don't think this thing's running off news. It's just pretty good volume. There's no news on this bad boy yet. All right. Well, the next dip would be 376 if it goes under 4. 376, 381. Yeah, it doesn't look like a good trade here. Keep watching it for a little bit. Thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate it. Still on here. Let's see. All right. Let's see. 383 is EMA 15. That held. You might see a little jump past 414 briefly, and then they'll sell it back down. So it looks like it's not my style of trading in this one. If it busts through, then you can go 475 again. Let's see if I can get in here. Just go for a scalp here. Yeah, you're welcome, G. Stockington. Definitely appreciate the turning on your notifications. I hope this really helps people, As you know, I've been sitting here for a good 20 minutes with you guys. No trade yet. So I'm just still watching. Like I said, I love the volume. Just seeing if this can fly off here. Fubo, don't worry about Fubo. Stop talking about Fubo. Because as soon as you start hating Fubo, Fubo runs. That's my experience. Fubo is, it goes with the market sometimes. Market's hot, it runs. If market's cold, it fizzles out. But you and I know there's plenty of catalysts ahead in this year, so I'm perfectly fine to be an investor on Fubo. So if you're going to hate the short term, but the long term is good. Okay. This is coming down to 380. Let's see. EMA is now at 379, so it's definitely taking a dip here. Okay. So it's already ran 140, 50% earlier. So looks like this is on a downside, so I'm not going to take this. So I'm just going to make the decision to not take this trade. I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger up here because sometimes you can get faked out, right? Sometimes you do really have to sit. Also something, the safer entries are the safest entries is people will buy the breakout, not necessarily the dip. Okay. So when things are in a downtrend, like this is pretty much retracing. If it's likely it's going to hit 314 later. Like usually after a correction, you can expect 50% to 61.8% retracement around this area. If that happens, then it's going to pop a little bit, drop a little bit, pop and drop until it comes back down to normal. It may just end up giving up most of its gains. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like so far right now. All right. Okay. So nothing here for me. All right, guys, no trade here. If I find another trade, I'll hop back on. on the broadcast here in a little bit. All right. Cool. Have a good day, guys, and be safe out there.